In honor of Pride Month, let's start with some gay news. So we all know Porsha Williams used to be a homophobic church girl, and now she's exploring her bisexuality. I am your host, ANAZIA Akalu, and this is ANAZIA After Dark. Sit your ass down. It's time for Hot Topics. She's now with the sexy stud referred to as Sway. People are questioning just how gay Porsha is, because is she really gay, or is she just tired of dating men? She has been engaged 3 times and married twice. There was a video resurfacing from 2010 where Porsha was giving a sermon on, gay people and how it's wrong. Even went as far as comparing lesbians to drug dealers and hookers. Yeah. Now in 2026, she is with a woman. That actually doesn't surprise me, because a lot of lesbians were homophobic before they, knew themselves. It's like they were fighting who they were. So maybe that was the case. Sway McKinney is a master barber and stylist, and a real estate developer. Oh my God, a bunch of titles. She got money. That's what I get from all of those titles. And of course she does, because she's with Porsha, and Porsha seems like she is very expensive. Porsha went on The Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne asked her, is she bisexual? Is she a lesbian? Like, what's going on? Like, everybody wants to know what her label is. And she said that she is no label, and that she's Porsha sexual. I appreciate that. This is a woman that has lived many, many lives, and that we've gotten to see. She's grown up so much right in front of our eyes. First, she was this dedicated housewife that never went to the strip club. And now she's doing whatever she wants. She got her boobs done. She looks good. I am for living multiple lives in this one life, because as far as we know, we only get one. I like Porsha when she's not beating up people. There was some fake engagement rumors. This AI photo was going around with Sway and Porsha, and everybody was like, oh my God, this is going to be her third marriage. Yeah, with a woman. And I was kind of excited for her. I'm not going to lie. I want to see her get married again. And why not to Sway? She seems very happy. We don't know the ins and outs of their relationships. All relationships kind of look happy online, but it seems like she is in a much better place, and she's showing off her woman. They're together. I'm excited for what's to come for little Miss Porsha. Since that video resurfaced, she did apologize, and I hope this is not her I'm tired of men phase, so let me go over to women. I really, really hope that's not the case. This is the community that she once prayed against, but now it seems like she's in the community. Yeah, I'm happy for Porsha. And sometimes we just need to give people a little bit of grace, right? Especially people that were raised in the church. The world's oldest teenager is back in headlines. Of course she is. There's something new about her every week. Last week it was those horrible bangs. She won't get rid of those bangs. She has too many yes men around her. I can tell. That bang, give it up. Give that bang up. Go to a side part. Has anyone ever seen her with a middle part? Let's not talk about bangs. That's not what I wanted to discuss. Oh my goodness. Yes, Taylor Swift. So TMZ broke the news about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding. Apparently they're having it at Madison Square Garden. They're inviting around 1,000 people. Very low key, of course. It was also reported that privacy was her number one concern, even though she invited 1,000 people. That's the number of people that would attend her concerts. This isn't private at all. And this is why I say it's a PR relationship, allegedly. I don't believe this relationship is real. No one believes it. This big wedding that she's having at Madison Square Garden seems like it was Travis Kelce's idea. Some of the guests were saying that the invitation to the wedding was through text and not through like an actual, you would send out mail invitation. I don't believe she would do something that tacky. Would she? Would she do something like that? Hey, you're invited to my wedding. That's so lazy. Get a wedding planner. I hope that's not true. Apparently, there are plans to close off a number of streets, stop buses. A bunch of NYPD is going to be there. Like, security is going to be on lock for that day in New York. Down Manhattan and saying she wants privacy. I think the wedding is going to be sponsored by like 50 different brands. It's so tacky. It's already starting off so tacky. So first she's having it at Madison Square Garden. She's invited 1,000 people, but asking for privacy. Sent invitations through text. Honestly, I was expecting for her to go to some type of plantation and get married there. Isn't that what all the white rich celebrities do? Get married on plantations? Nah, she doesn't want that smoke. Hailey Bieber is still getting it to this day. Like, out of all places, why would you get married on a plantation? I think they're both racist. Let's not talk about Justin Bieber and that racist lady. Let's get back on topic to Taylor Swift. So it's not a small wedding, it's a very big wedding. Her and Travis Kelce, I still believe personally, I'm not saying it's true, I'm saying just what I think, that this is a PR relationship. And I'm sorry, you guys, I think she's DL. Does no one else get lesbian vibes from Taylor Swift? It would be bad for her American white girl brand, if she was a lesbian. And also, they're having it on July 3rd. Why July 3rd? That's right before the 4th. What's going on? Don't tell me there's going to be a bunch of fireworks at Madison Square Garden for Taylor Swift's wedding. Oh my goodness. I'll be looking forward to the divorce. Next. Let's get serious for a second, you guys. This whole thing with Daphne Joy and Diddy and the sex tape being leaked. Let's talk about the real victim, okay? The real victim is Daphne Joy and 50 Cent's son, Syer. I don't know what I would do if I saw my mother on camera having sex with two men. Like, I haven't been able to see the video. I do want to see it. It seems like she's happy that it's out. I don't know why Daphne has been twerking on social media. Commentators have been stating that she was actually the one to leak the video. I don't know if this was to like promote her OF or what's going on, but girl, for her to have been the victim in this situation, she seems very okay with what's happening. She's answering does size matter questions. This is embarrassing for your child. Other commentators are stating that she's just taking control of the narrative. Like she doesn't know what to do at this point. All she can do is own it, right? But she doesn't have to own it gleefully. Like, this is serious. Let's talk about consent for a second. She said she didn't consent to being recorded. This was non-consensual exploitation. And for her to be twerking on her Instagram the next day, like, what's going on? Daphne went on an interview with DJ Academics, out of all people. Ugh. And she even answered the question, does size matter? She said it's all about the motion in the ocean, because apparently Diddy's ding-a-ling is very tiny. I haven't seen it, but judging from his actions, probably checks out. 50 Cent, of course, being the cancer man that he is, mocked his baby mama Daphne, saying that she's not a victim and Syer is, and that's where I agree. Imagine going to school and all of your friends have seen your mother naked. I understand reclaiming the narrative, right? She's trying to take control of the situation, but flirting with a gossip commentator that saw your leaked video, I don't think that was the best way to go about it. It's not taking accountability. It's really doing a disservice to yourself, your reputation, and most importantly, your son. Syer deserves better from the both of them, both 50 and Daphne. This is so sad all around. Both 50 and Daphne are just making a joke out of it, and it's honestly pissing me off. So let's just go to the next story. I talked about this on my TikTok, and oh my God, I'm so happy for Cassie. Cassie has fled the United States. Girl, good for you. Okay, get away from this madness. Go raise your daughters, and I think she just had a son as well. Raise them wherever. No one needs to know your location. I think for her safety, absolutely, like she needs to get the fuck out of here. We all know what happened to Kim Porter, allegedly. Pneumonia, right? Everybody dies from pneumonia all of a sudden around Diddy. Allegedly. This was all revealed in new court documents because that male escort that Diddy and Cassie hired is trying to sue. And I understand why he's suing, but I don't personally think he should go after Cassie. That woman has been through so much. She got a $30 million check and she left with her family, which is the right way to do it. Should any of Cassie's videos leak? Her nudes were already leaked, like back in the day. Like, you can still look them up to this day, unfortunately. But if her videos leaked, she's trying to raise her family. She has a new husband. She's trying to move on with her life. I hope she's somewhere happy and thriving. But yeah, the male escort is suing. I do understand why he is. Allegedly, he got both chlamydia and herpes while he was in one of their freak off sessions. These sessions were unprotected. It was reported that one of Diddy's special kinks was to have the male escort spray, if you will, inside of Cassie, and then they would go to a separate room and, oh my God, Cassie and Diddy would go to a separate room and let it leak out of her while he rubbed it on his nipples. Yeah, if I were Cassie, I would get the fuck out of here too, because, you know, she was being abused. She was being exploited. She was so young. Leave Cassie alone. Sue Diddy. Like, just go after Diddy. He has all the money. Go after him. Leave that girl alone. She's been through so much. She's a mother. She's a wife. Let her move on with her life. So we all know Cardi B was cursing out Ice Spice's team, right? And saying that she wasn't pussy like Latto. And apparently, like, they were supposed to be friends. They were talking. They were texting. She had came to the studio, laid down a track for Cardi B and her album. Like, she thought they were really friends. Then the leak happened where she's insulting her friend. Cardi B did publicly apologize immediately, and I will give her that. Like, that's good. She apologized. But also, if this person is your friend, there shouldn't have been a negative thought in the back of their mind about them, whether you're angry or not. Like, this is how you feel about Latto. You think she's a weak ass bitch, and that's fine. You can think she's pussy. She's from the suburbs. She doesn't need to fight. She doesn't need to prove herself, and she's too rich and pretty to be fighting anyways, and so is Cardi B. I don't even know why she still behaves like that. I think Cardi B is like 32 years old, still talking about beating up people and how she's not pussy like Latto. Ew, Cardi. Grow up. Cardi has 4 kids now, and this is still how she speaks online. I'm disgusted. Latto had every right to clap back. I said it before, closure can come with a clap back. It can come with a discussion, a conversation. It can even be silence. Latto did absolutely nothing wrong. I am so for her creating a boundary, saying that she doesn't need a Birkin bag. I can't believe Cardi offered her a Birkin bag as if that would make up for it. Latto probably looked up to Cardi, really thought she had a friendship in the female rap game because it is so nasty with the girls. Nicki, Meg, Cardi, Ice Spice. The girls are always fighting. They're fighting every month. Oh, Glorilla. Don't even get me started on Glorilla. The girls are always fighting. This is so pathetic. And Latto probably thought she really had a good friend in the game. And turns out the whole time, she doesn't even respect you. And she had to hear it publicly while she was pregnant. They were both pregnant at the time, right? Emotions were running high. So Latto said what she said. She doesn't need the Birkin. Her man will buy her a Birkin. Right? She's always mentioning her man. Her married man, allegedly. But yeah, I'm totally on Latto's side. Cardi B apologized right away after the leak. But Cardi B apologized privately 2 months later. It took Cardi B 2 months to apologize to Latto privately. And it wasn't even much of an apology. Then she doubled down by stating that she shouldn't have worded it like that. Like, she shouldn't have said that Latto is pussy. She should have said that she's just more forgiving. It's a more watered down way of saying, yeah, I think you're pussy. Either way you say that, you're still disrespecting your so-called friend. Cardi B is out for herself. She is selfish. She doesn't want any friends in the game. Like Megan Thee Stallion, I love Megan Thee Stallion and I'm very parasocial about Meg. I think Meg should watch her back. Do not be friends with Cardi. Like, some friends are just good for business. Make a cute little song together. Make another WAP. Why not? But you don't have to be friends. That's not your friend. And I don't think Meg is her friend. Megan needs really good, genuine people around her. And Cardi B, I don't feel, is one of them. Cardi B's whole agenda is just to make people believe that she's better than Nicki Minaj, and she's not. It's never gonna happen. She's not better than Nicki Minaj. Certainly not rapping. Catalog alone, Nicki has won, okay? And that's just me being honest. I'm being honest. Like, if you were actually honest with yourself, who's the better rapper? If you say Cardi B over Nicki Minaj, you're just a hating ass bitch. You are. You are. Yeah, but Team Latto on that one. But before we go, I do want to speak on the homophobia. Listen, I didn't listen to the whole album, right? I could not get through it because it was just so dumb. This love letter to an alleged married man. You swore you weren't going to be a baby mama, but you are. Apparently Latto planned this pregnancy. What the fuck? You planned a pregnancy, but not a wedding. That's crazy. And she comes from the suburbs and a 2-parent household, and she planned to have a baby out of wedlock. What's going on up here? One thing I did want to touch on in her album is the lesbian slur that she said. She said dyke. She said the lesbians want to dyke me down or something like that. Excuse me? Absolutely not, Latto. See, it's like I'm Team Latto and then I'm not. She's always going to do something to piss me off. Why would she say that slur in 2026? But we can't be surprised. She is Little Miss Mulatto. And that's all the celebrity news I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am ANAZIA Akalu, and this is ANAZIA After Dark. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, you're welcome. I love ya.